Welcome back. Now, this is a conversation I've been looking forward to. Our final guest today is Fado the Great. Remember that name, Fado the Great, a pioneering magician and civil engineering graduate with a first class, might I add. He's been designing his own props to create full shows of humor and wonder. Yes, he does magic shows. He's been dazzling audiences at events like the Lagos Startup Week, the Pulse Influencer Awards, and quite a few others, and is set to take Nigeria on an unforgettable, magical journey as he is set to attempt a 50-hour non-stop magic marathon, aiming to break the world record for the longest magic show ever. Now, this title hasn't been touched since 2004. It's great to have you here, Fado.
Thank you so much for having me.
Or should I say, Fado the Great?
As we're just, talking, the reality is just starting to set a bit.
Okay.
In as much as, a lot of preparation have gone into this, you know. You still have to, wow, it's getting really close.
It is.
We've been preparing for a long time.
50 hours.
Of magic.
What does it even take to do a 50 hours of anything? You have to stay awake, first of all.
Yes.
You have to have at least a crew, a team supporting you and all that. But where did this idea come from to try and break the record? Talk to us.
So I'm very, very intentional about pushing or establishing magic as an industry in Nigeria,
okay,
right? Because in the western part of the world or other part of the world, magic is also high with every other sector of entertainment, which is music, comedy, you understand? But in Nigeria, we have magicians, but it's not mainstream, right? And
so the magicians that we understand here, they are usually in one or one corner. They're considered one baba in one booth. So that's the magic we're used to hearing about here in this part of the world. Have you ever been, in conversations where people talk to you about that?
Yes, all the time, you understand? And that's another thing I'm very intentional about, telling people what magic truly is, which is a feel of the impossible. Okay. So it is not what is done, it is how what is done makes you feel.
Oh. Okay.
Now, let me give a little bit more concept to it.
Okay.
So we experience this feeling in our everyday life, but it's not common. Now, you can be in church, for example, and you're watching a pastor preach, and you're like, the way he's talking is, how does he come up with it? And you're impressed. That feeling you get in that moment is a magical feeling. Do you understand?
Wait. I'm in the spirit. When my pastor is talking to me, I'm in the
that's
spirit.
Just an example.
I'm connected with the spirit.
That is just an example. No, it's part of it. It's like people could be watching, let's say, a Messi play football, and he plays so well to the point that it feels impossible to them. That feeling is the so the
goosebumps when Beckham scores a goal by bending. I get it.
I tell people that magic is a combination of the wow and the ow. Like when you are impressed, but at the same time you're wondering, how does this thing work?
Okay.
So now what my job as a magician is to make you feel that, you understand, I study, the art form, I learn things. If it's for me to learn how to play football just to be able to give you that feeling, I will. Okay. Do you understand? It's just like comedy. A comedian, I don't need to be a comedian to make you laugh, but when I'm now calling myself a comedian, I'm going to make you laugh. You understand? So that's like the same thing with magic.
So this is what you do is magical entertainment. So the entertainment side of magic. Now there are a lot of other dark sides to magic.
I don't know anything.
Please just say that officially. Say I do not say it from there. Say it officially.
No, I can say it. I don't know any I'm an entertainer.
Okay.
I entertain people with magic tricks.
Okay.
You understand? Give people a good time. You understand?
That is you're not the person that sent the snake to steal that how many billion? Because, it could have been a magician.
No, I don't consider things like that. I think they have a separate name for them, which is black magic.
Okay.
And I don't think a babalawo would want to attempt a 50-hour record attempt, or I don't know what you call them, but I'm just saying,
you never know.
I can speak for myself and a lot of other magicians who are basically just trying to entertain people.
Sure.
We master the art of, magic, which is learning tricks and performing it in a way that creates this wow factor. So yeah.
Okay, all right. So now you're going to be doing this for 50 hours at, you said Landmark,
yeah,
right?
Pop Landmark, yeah.
Pop Landmark.
Yeah.
So what is your expectation of that particular event? What is it you're hoping to achieve by having this 50-hour run? So now, yes, there is the record to break, but apart from that, what do you assume is going to happen that day?
So right now, I'm open, you know, for Nigerian support, because this is something very, very different.
Sure.
You know, it took a very long time to, you know, prepare for a record like this. But at the same time, I'm also not trying to be too distracted and just be focused on, you know, getting my mind locked in for that moment. So every other thing that comes, you know, I hope my team are set to be to have all of Nigeria watching the record. But you know, I'm just trying to lock in.
All right. So we've had so many amazing young Nigerians break records. Yeah. You know, and do their best to break records over and over again. We have the lady who did the longest catwalk modeling. Oh yeah. She honestly, she had bleeding toes at the end of that. So that was pressure. Of course, we had Hilda Bassi, who did the largest pot of jollof, but then she also did the cookathon. You know, we've also had Kafi, who did the longest dance of all time. Then we also have Tunde Onakoya, who did the longest chess match in New York. These are great names now because of what they were able to achieve, right? I almost forgot about the artist who did the biggest... Fola David, who did the largest drawing. Yeah. These are all people that pushed the envelope, but there was a lot that went into it. So your plans, your structure, your supporters, who are with you?
Wow, so there's a lot of structure that have been put in place for something like this. You know, the first thing is even getting the tricks alone. Yeah. That was like, took close to 5 months to just prepare the tricks that we're going to be using. How many
tricks do you assume you're going to
We have prepared over 200 tricks.
200 magic tricks.
Yeah, because it's important for me. I told my team it's important for me to give a show. Everybody coming have to be entertained. Everybody watching, streaming online, they need to be entertained, right? And we've also put in place, you know, a structure that makes sure that people there, you know, have an experience, a once in a lifetime experience. People streaming as well, you know, have a once in an experience.
Okay. All right. How are you allowed to take breaks in between at all?
Yeah. So for my record, for every 1 hour, you get a 5 minutes break, which can be accumulated. So now that's where Alunda's strategy needs to come in place. So if you go, let's say 8 hours, you have a 40 minutes rest. So you can decide to take maybe 15 minutes and keep 25 minutes for when things get more hard, so you can get more rest time. But there's also a lot of strategy that goes into it.
Sure. I get you. So now, these 200 tricks, remembering each and every trick and how it's performed is also a lot of work. So this is a lot of mental
work.
Right? Can you perform another trick for us?
Sure. I can.
Go ahead.
So I have the Guinness World Record book here. I carry it with me. You know, it's a way to remind me of the. Well, let's try to do something really cool.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow! Really? No! Please. I almost. Okay, we didn't catch it. Is it possible to do it again?
You guys want me to do it again?
Yes, but just make sure that you hold tight to it, please, because we're not really big fans of fire here at TVC.
Sure. So let's try. Let's try that again.
Okay, what was that? Okay.
Ooh,
all right.
Can we catch that?
Yes, now it's off. Turn it off, please. Just turn it off. Thank you. So that was a Guinness World Record book there, and that was his magic trick to freak me out. Thank you. Any other trick?
Yeah. That was just to, you know, capture everybody's attention, because
we're gonna head over to the kitchen. I hope you have another trick you can perform for us.
Sure.
All right then, Fado the Great. Wow. Woo. Okay, I'm trying to breathe now. Let's take a stroll, guys. Let's take a stroll. All right, let's go.